Da, 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 da.
Hip hop is real, man.
You know what it is, man. A.ward, my good brother.
Yo, we had a great night tonight.
Yo, listen, man. You just battled a legendary final boss within Hollow.
Yo, it's crazy, like, to think, like, 106 and Park champion, like, grind time legend, smack legend, battle rap legend, Mount Rushmore legend, like, one of my favorites of all time.
And a very good Hollow the Dawn that you battled, by the way.
Man, yeah, in a cage.
In a cage.
In Milwaukee. Yeah, man, it was amazing.
Yo, man. Great battle,
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying? It lived up to the hype to me. I was there, obviously. And, you know, the fans was ecstatic. They was elated. They was, you know what I'm saying? I'm using all the words in the dictionary.
Yeah.
And what you call it. How do you feel about the battle, first and foremost?
Man, I felt like it was great, man. I told somebody, like, heavy is the head. Like, you always want to be main event. But then, you know, once you've been there 7 hours and that crowd's tired and you're tired, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little different, you know? And so that we were able to carry the energy, entertain the crowd at a high level. And, like, that's what you want out of your main event, you know? You want your main event to be considered probably battle of the night. And I think that was possibly the best back and forth battle of the night. I thought my performance was great. I thought I won the battle clearly, but I also thought Hollow's first was just vintage Hollow, man. He came out swinging. The battle had everything, had humor, had angles, had counter writing, had rebuttals, had all of it, you know, everything you could want in battle rap. And so, man, shout out to Hollow because he really made this battle happen.
I was back there with JC and Rum Nitty. When you was rapping, man, them boys just like, wow.
Man.
A.ward is phenomenal tonight. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, for these legends and people of that caliber that have such a high level of respect for you.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Obviously, you know, as a writer and as a creator, like, entertainment is for the fans, but, like, you really want your peers to respect that, you know? Like, these guys are the best in the world at what they do. And when you have the respect of your peers, you know you're kind of creating, you know, from a pen standpoint, punchlines, angles, and all that stuff at the same high level. So, like, I always, you know, not that I need the validation from them, but I just appreciate knowing that, you know, they see me on that same level in which I think they're the best in the world, you know? And so, yeah, when I look over and I see a JC reacting, or I see Clean Paper just holding on to the cage, or Big T just shaking his head, or, you know, like all of these guys in the crowd that are, like, being entertained by me, I'm like, bro, like I even said in the battle, like, all through college, I'm watching these guys on YouTube. They are my entertainment. You know what I mean? Like, they are what I did in my spare time. And here I am.
And now you're there.
Main event.
Yeah.
And their eyes are glued on me, and I'm able to entertain them.
Crazy. Now, you know, I know as a battle rapper, it's all about the aesthetic, how the stage is set, what you're hyped for, what you're going there.
Yeah.
The crowd loved it. It was in the cage at Black Ice Cartel, which is your debut that you was making. And, you know, I know you Midwest first, man. Tell me how how it felt about being in the Midwest crowd at your first time on Black Ice Cartel and all that.
Not only that, like, one thing I noticed tonight that was really cool to me was the work that I've been putting in the Midwest over the last years, you know? The battles in Chicago against Gage, or the battles in, you know, Pontiac, you know, against Clean and Mac, or the battles in, you know, St. Louis, this whole Midwest area.
Wow.
Like tonight in Milwaukee, right? This is my, I don't want to say first real time, but this is my first time in front of that Milwaukee Black Ice Cartel crowd. It was just littered with people that was like, bro, I was there when you battled Gage. I was there, like, you're one of them ones. And I just felt like, yo, there's an appreciation for what I do as a Midwest battle rapper, and this whole crowd, like, a lot of people coming up to me, man, I just felt very comfortable, very homely, you know what I mean? And I just really, really enjoyed it, because you want to see the fruits of your labor,
right?
You know? And so, like, that work I've been putting in, going in everybody's other cities and doing that kind of stuff. Now I'm going against Hollow, who's from out of town. You know, like, I don't feel like necessarily it's a home field advantage battle, but I do feel like the people that are there are like, Ward is that dude. You know what I mean? And so it paid off.
Yo, man, you still doing it, man. Like, some way back then and now, man. At a high fucking level. What does it mean to come with your A game every fucking time, man? It's got to be tiring at this point, man.
I hope I never lose it, bro. The day I lose it, like, I don't want to keep, you know, I don't want to be out here just battling for a check, you know. I want to keep the chip on my shoulder. I want to keep, you know, working to be better at battle rap, to be more entertaining, and to, you know, put on shows for these people that pay good money, spend 7 hours standing on their feet, you know, because I can never give back to this culture what it has given me, you know what I mean? Even before I started battle rapping, the countless hours of, you know, and people hit me up in the inbox all the time and say, bro, like, you know, like, your battles, you know, like, they're a relief, or they're like a way of, you know, like maybe they've been going through something or whatever. And that was me watching battle rap for the longest time, an outlet, you know, a creativity, a art, a hobby that, like, you know, was just super dope. And like the more I battle, I'm just like, man, I know that I'm forever indebted to battle rap because of how much of a fan I was before I started battling, and I just want to be that for somebody else, you know. So I'm always going to just try to keep my A game and keep competing at a high level.
Nah, that's what's up. Yo, you know, I've asked many battle rappers this in these interviews today about the business acumen and the 100%ness. I'm co-signing Black Ice Cartel because they don't get a lot of footage on these media outlets, unfortunately. But to me, I say they top 10 in the game, not just the Midwest, but in the game. Like since back then till now, like give like some type of affirmation if you can about Black Ice Cartel.
No, literally, like from the time they reached out to me to the negotiations, which weren't even really negotiations. They were just like, yo, you deserve that. That's what you want. Let's do it. To the contract being sent, it being thorough, to the promo, to, you know, just them working with me on getting in spaces and doing face-offs and travel, all that stuff, and then immediately pay the second I got out of the cage. You know what I mean? Like, it's just such a blessing, you know, to not just have to deal with, you know, not even have to ask questions like, hey, what's up? Hey, what are we doing? Hey, you know. And that's no disrespect to other leagues, but you run into that sometimes.
Yeah, we don't have to put nobody down and pick somebody up.
And so Black Ice, man, it was just such a smooth operation. The event ran so smoothly. You know, it was going to be a long event regardless because it's 8 battles, but like they kept everything. They kept the ball rolling. Avocado, everything, man. It's a great feel, man. Honestly, the cage is probably the best prop in battle rap. Like
slow it down.
This other league, man. Apparently,
slow it down.
I've heard this other league does like a boxing ring, but yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it.
You'll see it soon. But real quick, the John Doe effect joint. Fire that you brung that in there. You know what I'm saying? We did the you know, said the gunpoint. Yeah. You know, say like, yo, what was the line you said?
I said, you know, I walk up on Hollow and he sounded pathetic. I'm finna load Hollows and put him in the hollow ground in a second. It's an old model. No, I said I'll give Hollows, put him in the hollow ground in a second. It's an old model where I load Hollows in the pound and inspect it. And right here, where John Doe gonna put the hollow sounds in the edits, you know what I mean? And so yeah, I wrote that mug just so that when he
I know you're waiting to see that. You're like, I can't wait to see that. But see, that's the crazy thing. Shout out to John Doe, man. A lot of people want
innovative, man, different, and just, you know, something that we notice, you know?
Right, for sure. Well, man, you know, listen, man, I know you got the beer in your hand and all that, man, so it's
I'm chilling, man. This is decompression time. Sunday night football's on, Steelers and Cowboys, man.
That's fair. It's unfortunate Tennessee lost, you know
I'm flagging this video. But what I will say is this, you know, a couple my friends rode out with me, you know, I'm driving back tomorrow. So and I just appreciate the whole Midwest for showing out.
That's a fact.
Debo, you're one of them ones too. You know that I told you many times, man. I love you, bro, always.
I appreciate you too, man. Love you too, man. Hip hop is real, we out here.